Okay, well, we're here with Scott Sellers from 3DFX, and what's your position at 3DFX exactly?
My title is Chief Technical Officer.
Okay, and how long have you been with the company?
I was one of the founders, so we started 3DFX in late 1994.
Okay, and what's your position in the Mac market at the moment?
Well, currently we have somewhat of an indirect relationship with the Mac market in that we have beta level drivers for existing products in the form of Voodoo 2 and Voodoo 3, OpenGL, Glide, and Rave drivers.
Are you planning to finalize those into more solid drivers as opposed to just having betas? Or
Well, one of the reasons that they are in beta form is really not the software, it's really the hardware capabilities and the level of support that the hardware can actually offer for the Mac platform. We've never officially productized the Mac drivers for those pieces of hardware because the hardware doesn't have all the capabilities necessary to truly support all the features of the Mac platform. So I don't think you'll see 3DFX offering beyond beta level drivers for those real hardware products.
Beta ones are still good though, right? They work?
I think you'll find lots of people that are actually using them. There's lots of very positive reviews about them.
Okay.
The fact that they're beta is really more of an indication that they're not truly supported by 3DFX, but they certainly are very robust.
Oh, I like them myself. I use them all the time. But the next products, the Voodoo 4, Voodoo 5, those will be actually Mac products. They'll have a lot of support. The drivers will be there. That's correct, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Voodoo 4 and Voodoo 5 are the first products that actually have full hardware support for the Mac platform. And as a result of that, you'll see board-level products by 3DFX in the retail channel, and hopefully as an option when you buy a new Mac, that you can buy a 3DFX-based 3D graphics accelerator.
Through the Apple Store? Or?
That's our intent.
That would be great.
Clearly, that's not something that is etched in stone. But clearly, our intent is to become a supplier to Apple for their graphics solution. Otherwise, we wouldn't be getting into this market. So hopefully, we'll have that opportunity to be able to do that.
That would be great. Now, what do you think of the Mac in general as a gaming platform? I don't know how much experience you have with it, or do you think 3DFX will bring it more to the forefront, or what do you think about that?
Well, a lot of what we see on the Mac platform today is very similar to where the PC was a couple of years ago, in that we view the Mac as has awesome potential to be a really compelling gaming platform. It right now has somewhat limited software support. I think, quite frankly, one of the things that has really limited the Apple platform up till now is extremely compelling 3D capabilities.
Okay.
The video capabilities of the Mac have always been very good. The audio capabilities have been adequate for gaming. Really what's been missing is that 3D graphics component, which is really necessary to be a gaming platform with today's market requirements.
What kind of developer support do you have right now? Where are you at, and where do you plan to go with that?
Well, we've never really disclosed the number of people that we have focused working on developer support, but I will say that it's a very large organization, by far the largest organization of any 3D graphics company out there. We take the content side extremely seriously. We really see that as one of the foundations of the company. We have dedicated people that all they do is worry about getting content on the Mac platform. So we have people who lay in bed at night, hopefully, and worry about the number of titles that we have and the quality of content on the Mac.
Well, I hope that's exactly what they're doing.
Well, we hope so too. We think that's going to pay off down the line. Once that happens, and once you start to see more content coming out on the Mac, that's when the consumers finally get it. And they don't just look at that Nintendo box as the only gaming platform in the house. They really view the Mac as a gaming platform. And then we really start to gain momentum, and the Mac really becomes a viable gaming standard.
With the Voodoo 4 and Voodoo 5, what kind of time frame can you expect? You said soon, but is that spring? Is that summer? What exactly is that?
Well, what we've said is a calendar Q2 time frame. So, that's really an early spring, hopeful time frame of delivering the Mac products to the retail market.
Well, how would you compare the newer Voodoo products that will be out, the Voodoo 4, Voodoo 5, with what's out there right now, what may be bundled with your G4 when you buy it?
Well, I think that what you see today, even with beta-level drivers running on the Voodoo 3, users and websites that have reviewed and magazines that have reviewed beta Voodoo 3 drivers relative to the standard ATI-based graphics solutions, you're seeing anywhere between 2 and 3 times performance advantage, even with a Voodoo 3, which is a year-old type of product. Voodoo 4 and Voodoo 5 take that to an entirely next level, 2, 3, 4 times levels of performance improvement over a Voodoo 3. So you're talking about, in some cases, an order of magnitude level of performance advantage for 3DFX enabled products relative to the standard 3D graphics accelerators that ship with a Mac today.
Better than ATI, right?
I don't think I need to justify that comment.
I appreciate your time today.
Sure.
Thanks for talking to us.
Yeah.